Welcome back. Oh, wait. It's Jocks of the Round Table. Let's ride.
Dude.
What?
Russ stinks.
He does. It's honestly kind of sad. I used to be a big Russ fan.
Dude, I was big on let Russ cook, and I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
We've seen what happens when Russ cooks and everyone gets food poisoning and diarrhea.
Well, I don't know. He looked pretty good, and then he died.
He looked really, really bad, and then he looked good, and then he got concussed. So I'm assuming he'll also miss next week.
Like, he looked like he literally died.
So aren't they on a short week this week? No. Thursday night is 49ers and Seahawks?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. Russ Wilson's weird. Like, I thought the Broncos were going to be so good.
I thought, that whole division was going to be, possibly making the playoffs.
Yeah, I think the Chargers still have a chance.
Yeah, but the Raiders have been disappointing.
I think it's the Chiefs division till it's not, I guess, right?
Yeah. So, it will be at least until...
Is that open over there?
No. It will be at least until Andy Reid retires.
For sure.
Because he'll retire. Well,
yeah,
I don't know.
Was it this week that he dropped
He'd had
3 or 4 passes?
Yeah, 2 or 3, something like that.
Dude, he was hungover, I bet.
They were really bad drops too.
But
they were.
I thought Tyreek was going to make
A bigger difference.
a huge difference. Which, their offense is different now. Because they don't have the...
It's gotten a lot better throughout the season.
Yeah, but it's still very good.
I agree. Not as good as the 49ers offense.
With Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. This is a Brock Purdy podcast, actually.
Yeah.
We're the Purdy boys, and we love him very much. I don't know. That was cool. That was a cool game.
He's going to Brock you like a hurricane for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was very entertaining.
Brocktoberfest.
Brock like an Egyptian.
It's right.
I would rather have
Pat Benatar.
Brock Purdy than Mac Jones.
Come on, dude. I think I would rather have an offensive coordinator than 2 defensive coordinators. That's the only line I would draw there.
Yeah.
Also, I would like
you
to
did
have...
make the meme of Brock
I
Purdy
did. I
over
moved
Mac
on.
Jones.
I'm not a Mac Jones stan anymore
Yeah.
until he gets an offensive coordinator. I'm a Brock Purdy stan. I don't know, dude. He just looked super good.
Yeah.
You kind of did, yeah.
He looked super good, and it was wait. But, I guess a lot of
good offense.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan. That's a lot of it.
They've won games with practically every quarterback that's played.
C.J. Beathard.
When Jimmy G's gotten hurt, they've still
Nick
won
Mullins.
games. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I feel like there was one more random white guy that they used.
Yeah, I think there was. I can't remember his name, though.
I don't know. What quarterback in the NFL, starter or backup, do you think, all things equal, would not be good on the 49ers?
You just put him on the current...
You just put him on... He takes Brock Purdy's spot. And they're not as good as they are this past week with Brock Purdy. Russell Wilson.
You're saying they just wouldn't be good? The quarterback wouldn't be good, or they would be worse than their current situation?
Worse than
either. I think both would be the same thing.
Tua
right?
wouldn't be as good because he wouldn't have Tyreek Hill.
But he can distribute the ball.
I know,
there's other guys.
But Tyreek, opens up everything underneath for him.
Right, but things are pretty open for the 49ers offense, too.
Not like that, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Tyreek is, the best weapon in the league.
What quarterback would you put on the 49ers right now to make them worse?
To make them worse?
Yeah.
Malik Willis.
Music City Malik?
Yeah.
You think?
Trey Lance. Or do they have to be healthy?
Make them worse? Does that have to be a starting quarterback?
No, it can be anyone.
Dude, Zach Wilson.
Oh, yeah, Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson's the answer. So that offense could be successful with any NFL quarterback other than Zach Wilson.
Mac Jones.
Dude, I think...
No. Dude, he loved
Yeah, I don't care.
People forget that.
I think Zach Wilson would be successful in that offense.
He would be.
He didn't know where the ball's going.
He would be better than.
Dude, he would blame it
what
on
he
their
is.
terrible defense.
No,
They
he.
have good defense, though.
I know, that's my point.
Oh, okay, good. I was just making sure. I was like, dude, this guy.
What team? Like, are we saying the 49ers would be worse with this quarterback, or that quarterback
Yeah.
would be worse? Because I
Both.
think every
Both.
every quarterback would be better in that offense. Is Debo healthy? I didn't see anything how bad he was hurt.
I don't know.
I think he's gonna miss. I think he's gonna miss this week, which stinks for me because he's on my fantasy football team.
Yeah, I saw. I mean,
Not to make his injury about me, but I'm just saying he's kind of laying me down.
But also back to the Tua thing, he's practically in that offense just with Tyreek,
That's true.
and so he would be
Doesn't have
in that
Christian
offense
McCaffrey.
without Tyreek.
Doesn't have
I know.
McCaffrey.
I know.
Doesn't have Debo.
Yeah, but
They're-
he has.
he has Tyreek and Waddle.
Yeah,
Those are no,
They're-
those are both
they're-
very good. They're just
But they're
different.
They're
Yeah.
completely different weapons than
Yeah.
McCaffrey and Debo.
Yeah, no, that's true.
but he would have like practically the guy. Like that offense is like creator almost. Well, his dad did.
That's true.
But it's more direct in line of the.
What about Sam Darnold?
He would be better.
Better than Purdy?
No, I'm saying
No.
he would just be
Oh,
better
he would be a
than-
better quarterback
in his
yeah.
current situation.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd be better than
They could
Purdy.
make it work.
Would
for him,
Mahomes be better in that
Oh, I don't know.
than-
That's tough.
than Kansas
Than
City? The
Andy
way
Reid's, yeah.
because the way the offenses are.
Yeah.
though? I didn't think of that.
I mean, he would still be very
He'd
good.
still be very good. Yes.
But Reid, yeah, Andy
It's
Reid's
different.
offense,
It
yeah.
fits.
But think about how
Mahomes more, I
filthy
think.
like Lamar would be in that offense.
All the different things they could do with him.
What about
I mean,
would Hurts
He's
be
gonna be a
better in
free
that
agent.
offense versus Philly?
no. I mean, maybe, but
I
like he's
I don't
not in a
know.
bad
Philly's,
situation,
like,
so it's
run
hard.
game is like might be better than.
I think
Same
I
thing.
think he's in a better situation in Philly than he would be because Hurts needs I think like he needs a big weapon like AJ Brown
Yeah.
and Debo. I'm not saying like he's just smaller.
He's not a deep threat, really.
Yeah, he's a give it to him on
Give it to him in
bubble
open
screen,
space and let
open
him go.
space. Yeah,
Give him the
Rack,
ball quickly, let him
rack and yak.
look. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting.
I guess
Interesting
rack and
thought.
yak are very similar
Yeah.
concepts.
Yeah.
What about Derek Carr?
He would be better.
He would be better, yeah.
Is he better than Brock Purdy?
Yes.
Yes.
He wears more eyeliner than Brock Purdy, that's for sure.
Who wears more eyeliner, Scott Staff or Derek Carr?
Who?
Scott Staff,
I don't know who that is, man.
lead singer of Creed.
Stapp.
Oh,
Scott
Yeah.
Stapp.
I knew that.
yikes.
I didn't know that. Yeah, dude, that's got to be
I have
embarrassing
no
for
idea.
you to just say that.
Yeah.
For what you just did.
Yeah, but you saw Scott Stapp.
Yeah, I did. And they were like, dude, it's the lead singer of Creed. I said, he's white. So that's not Creed?
Oh, the boxing movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. Michael B. Jordan is black.
Yeah.
Okay, do you guys want to move on to picks?
Yeah,
let's
it's
do
going to be a
picks.
short pod. Records. Should I even say records? Should I just go in order?
Well, my record's pretty good.
Should I just say people's names?
Oh, my.
Just say the names. like, in
Christian,
order.
Sherm, John Alex, Oakley, Will,
But what's
Mason.
my record?
49, 40, and 1.
Okay. Dang, it's gotten worse, though.
What is it? Two bowl games and 4?
2 bowl games, 4 NFL games. And bowl games up until including next Tuesday's games.
Including next Tuesday's games? Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, my dad just...
Yeah, make sure my lines are correct.
Okay, so for NCAA, I like SMU -4 against BYU. And
What'd you almost call them?
BCU.
It's not BCU.
Yeah.
Brigham. No, never mind.
What the?
And then Toledo -5 against Liberty.
All right. I like under 52.5 in the Florida-Oregon State game.
Are you going?
No, it's in Vegas. And then UTSA +1.5.
UTSA, what happened?
Texas, San Antonio.
They still have that same coach, right?
Yeah, and I've got a Roadrunner shirt, so I've got a rebel.
You know what? I have to do that too because did a dynasty with UTSA and NCAA 14.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go UTSA plus 1.5.
Was Justin Fields playing?
And
Oh no, I have a Patriots question later though.
I'm going to go... I'm going to go Baylor minus 5.5 against Air Force.
Whoa. You hate the troops?
No, I just... Yeah.
UAB minus 10.5.
Unless I find one better.
UAB minus 10.5. And Troy minus 1.5. Shout out John Summerall. Cats by 90. Sherm, what are your picks? NFL?
Yeah, good NFL. Yeah.
Okay, I've got the Panthers minus 3 against the Steelers. Money line Detroit because it's a pick 'em.
They're hot right now, dude.
Cowboys minus 4 and Vikings minus 4.
5 of their last 6.
I'm not ready for this. Actually, we're going there.
Should I cash out of my Bills championship bet now? Because it's at
All right.
$120 now.
All right, so I like the Cleveland Browns minus 2.5. I like the Falcons plus 4.5. Desmond Ridder is going to cover in New Orleans.
I was going to say, I was trying to remember where that was, and then I remember it was New Orleans.
Under 49.5 Chiefs Texans. Under 48.5 Eagles Bears.
The Bears.
Doubles. Bears.
Christian, you got yours? I have a Patriots question.
Okay, what is it?
Is someone out important? I'm assuming Devontae Parker's out.
Yeah, I don't know about Ramondre, though. Ramondre came back in the game.
Okay. Then I'm good. I don't care about Devontae Parker. He sucks. So. Played at Louisville.
Let me
I was just curious
double-check.
because yesterday when I had the line, it was Patriots minus
No,
1.5,
that doesn't
and
say.
today it's Patriots plus 1.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go Niners minus 3 against the Seahawks. Lions money line. Jags. No, I'm not gonna do that.
I thought you were going to be jagging off.
I thought about it.
Thought about jagging off in here.
Kyler's out, right?
Kyler Murray is out.
But so is Russ.
Oakley.
So I'm gonna say Bengals minus 3.5, and Chargers minus 3.
All right, 49ers minus 3. Unless John Alex or Sherm picks it, then I will be changing that pick. Vikings minus 4. Unless John Alex or Sherm picks it, then I will be changing that pick. Patriots plus 1. Giants Commanders under 40.5.
Sounds good.
Was it 2020 tie last time? Giants Commanders?
Yes.
I think so, yeah. Which I would be fine with that. Because that's 40.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Any other news we want to go over real quick?
The Cubs suck at signing people.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I mean, that or they're really good at not signing people.
At some point, you have to sign people.
Did we talk about the Braves trade?
No.
We've not. I thought that might be your fully torqued. Fully half?
I just want to talk for a moment how the A's got absolutely fleeced.
Yeah,
Yes.
and the Brewers gave up nothing.
And but the Braves gave up 3-team deal. The Braves gave up kind of what I would expect to get Sean Murphy. You know, like it maybe a hair more, but not like crazy overpaid. Would you agree with that?
No, yes, I think that the Braves gave up fair compensation for Sean Murphy. It did not go in an even direction.
Right.
And bulk of what they gave up did not go in an even direction to where Sean Murphy was coming from. And the Brewers gave up nothing for Wilson Contreras.
They got three players.
What's his name?
William
William
Contreras, and then they got like two other people.
Yeah, it made no sense.
It
made
was
zero
weird.
sense. Like,
It was very weird.
Darno is not bad defensively, but Sean Murphy is extremely good defensively.
Yeah, and I think they're going to not necessarily platoon him
No. He's going to start 140.
at catcher.
Yeah.
And
He'll catch 100.
And
Well,
I'm
maybe
saying-
not one. He'll catch
he'll
130
catch-
at least.
and Darno will spell him.
Yes.
They all, and that's a really good option. Darno will be in the lineup probably every day DHing.
I think so. They posted, MLB Network or someone tweeted out a lineup, and they had Ozuna as the DH, I think. I was like, Darno's a better hitter than him.
No, yeah. I mean,
It just is.
maybe on a Sean Murphy off day.
Yeah.
I
I
can
agree.
see that.
I don't think you'll see Darno and Ozuna in the same lineup often.
No.
Unless there's injuries,
Yeah, I mean, if everybody's healthy, if things change when injuries happen.
I'm very surprised that it didn't include Adames to Atlanta and Grissom to Oakland. That surprised me. I thought that was going to be part of the trade for sure.
So the rumor is Ron Washington, who is well respected among
He likes
Major League
Grissom.
people, loves Grissom.
Yeah. I remember we talked about at the beginning of the offseason that Grissom was working out with Washington during the offseason.
Yeah, no, Wash loves Grissom, which is
If he likes someone, that's probably a good indicator that the guy...
Wash loves Grissom. Sounds like...
Go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay.
So
That kind of sounded like KB.
It sounded like you were going to do like a KB joke, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, I couldn't think of anything.
at this rate, it's not going to surprise me if Grissom is on the opening day roster playing short.
I think that's right. Yankees are doing the same
And
thing. They're
hitting
going
in,
to Peraza.
hitting in the 9-hole, probably.
That's what I want.
Which is, he needs to work on his average because I think he's going to struggle. I think he's going to be a low 200s hitter his first
Yeah,
year.
rookies struggle.
But, I mean, coming out of your 9-hole,
It's
that's
fine.
going to be fine with that lineup.
Get him some fastballs.
Yeah. Have Acuna right after him to protect him a little bit, too.
There you go. He's athletic. He can turn the lineup over.
Wash loves Grissom sounds like the Democratic Party after the author announces he's a liberal.
Who's Grissom?
John Grisham.
John Grisham.
This is Grissom, though.
Not quite the same, but
This is Grissom.
No, this is
did we
Brazil.
talk about
Giants got
Correa, 13 years.
That's ridiculous.
Dude,
It's a long
we
time.
talked about it earlier. They bit on the Rosenthal story that Boris fed him, that the Mets were in on Correa. They bit on that, and they offered him 13 years. I think it was sitting at. I think that their offer was at 11.
which is still a lot of years. Because what is it, 28?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so the thing that I read is all of those guys are going to sign career-ending contracts.
yeah.
So
All the shortstops.
They
It's
don't
just-
care about the years. They want the total guarantee,
Yes,
essentially.
yes.
and however they get their money is they don't care.
And I mean, look at A-Rod. A-Rod's final contract that he signed was like, I think it was 275, and he didn't play the all 10 years, but he got the 275, and that's all he really cared about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The years doesn't matter. The years are going to affect your deferred payroll when you end up cutting the guy, but like, if you get 5 normal Carlos Correa years,
it's worth it.
it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I do think that the total amount paired with the length is what got the Cubs.
Yeah, I agree. I think the total wasn't it. I think it was the length probably.
I think it was also the total.
350 for Correa. Correa was going to get 350. Like,
What is
that's-
Dansby going to get?
220.
What did I
Depends.
say?
It depends on the
Two-
years.
what
You
I
said
say?
8 years, 245.
Which is,
I think that's
Maybe more than
two.
you think it'll get more than that?
More years.
It'll probably be 9 or 10 years.
Dude,
That amount might be correct,
I think they're overpaying. I don't think he's worth that at all.
but that's the market.
I know it's the market. I think he's $22 million a year, maybe.
But if you do 10 years, 245, that's
That's
24 and a half, so
24
it's not
yeah.
really that much of an overpay.
He had his best year in his contract year, and that's playing to his favor.
Here's the other thing. Well, go ahead.
The thing that all the Bleacher Nation people say is you're seeing a product of recent labor talks, surging market, and just like labor peace.
Yeah, first year of a new CBA, the free agency is always big.
Yeah.
Always. Here's the other thing that's making this class bigger, I think it's being bigger, is you remember last year, I think the biggest part of last year was, Simeon signed a slightly lesser shortstop deal and moved to second base. Corey Seager got the big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then Correa signed the short deal. Because there was another crop of stud shortstops hitting the market. What is now this year?
Yeah.
There's not that in the future.
Mm-mm.
So that's why these guys are getting 11, 13. What did Bogarts get?
Yeah.
10,
Bogarts got 10.
Yeah.
10 to 80.
Yeah, so that's why these guys are going to... I mean, that's why Dansby's going to get... He's going to get 10 years. Because that's how you have to lock him up, because there isn't that option next year to lock up a shortstop.
I know it's a premium position. He's not worth it. And the logical side of me is like, I would rather have my shortstop hitting in the 9 hole than overpay a guy by $7 million a year.
But the thing about the Cubs is he's going to be their second best hitter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
speaking from a Braves perspective. That's completely different than.
And that's how it was for the Giants with Correa.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's.
Correa's... They signed their best player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Braves, like, he would probably, when all healthy, he would be the worst player on the infield. Definitely the worst bat.
Yeah, I think that's maybe fair.
Well, Riley, Albies, and Olsen.
Olsen, yeah.
I feel like I don't know if anything backs this up. I've always felt like Albies is kind of flaky. But he might not be. I might be wrong.
He's slightly above average against right-handed hitters or pitchers. He is a lefty killer.
Okay.
And there's been times where he's struggled hitting against righties. He's hit righty on righty.
Yeah.
Just because
No.
he was naturally a right-handed hitter. So.
What do you want for Max Fried?
What I want from Max Fried, I think he won't be a Brave after this season.
You think?
Yeah.
They should just trade him to the Yankees right now.
I don't think we're going to pay him in free agency.
That's in response to the uncooked from like pizza rolls from like 3 hours ago.
Oh.
I don't think. What would I want? I would want heavy prospects.
I can offer you 2 top 100 prospects.
I would want 4.
Well, we don't have that.
Well, I would want what prospects?
No, I wouldn't. I'm not interested in the trade for Max Fried. I just think he's good.
Oh, he's really good.
I would rather just sign Rodon, honestly.
That's fair.
Hang on to the prospects because I think the prospects are going to play for us soon.
And that's why.
So the thing with the Cubs is they signed Bellinger for the 1 year because
you've got 3 top 100 outfield prospects.
Between Canario,
PCA.
Pete
The guy
Crow
with the-
Armstrong,
yes.
and then
That's the big one.
I like PCA.
No. PCA
He's
defensively.
the top one,
Yes.
is what I'm saying.
I can't think.
He's a Gold Glove.
I just looked at it 2 days ago, or whatever it is. The Cubs have 3 top 100 prospects.
It's the right fielder, right?
It's
right
his name's
hitting.
Brandon.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Brennan. It's Brennan something.
Davis?
Brennan Davis. He is going to hit probably 40 home runs a year when he comes up.
Hang on to that guy.
Yeah, and then Alexander Canario is also just very good.
And the thing with Bellinger is, if he gets it turned around, you can sell him at the deadline if you're not in.
Oh,
If you're not
yeah.
contending.
But don't just hang on to him and just be good. Everyone be good.
I
I'm
would
saying
much
that's-
rather compete for a World
Oh yeah,
Series.
just be good.
100%.
Just be good.
But I'm
I
saying
don't
that's a
understand.
good piece where you could turn
And
that
then
into.
the Cubs should try to re-sign Ian Happ.
Yes, I think so too. But where is he going to play with those outfielders coming up?
He can play everywhere, dude.
He's a Gold
He is.
Glover.
He is.
That's true.
He can also come in and play first base or something.
He came up as a second baseman, didn't he?
Yeah, utility guy. But
Yeah.
But no, the Cubs have a guy named Matt Mervis that just smashes. He's projected through Zip's projections. He, as a rookie, is supposed to be their best hitter next year. which is just not something that you bank on. And that's exactly why that they should have signed Carlos Correa.
Yeah. I think that the Rosenthal pushing that Mets rumor is what made the Giants bump it out of what the Cubs were willing to pay.
Yeah.
Because I think it was Giants Cubs. And the Twins were in on it, obviously. But I feel like the Twins being in on it was more of just a courtesy from Carlos Correa. I don't think he wanted to go back to Minnesota because they stink.
Well, that's not what Christian Vasquez does.
Well,
Tennessee. The Cubs offered the same contract as the Twins did, and Christian Vasquez picked the Twins.
Twins are kind of booty.
Yeah.
that's what I think, too.
The only thing that it can be is he wants to be the starting catcher and doesn't want to split time with Yan Gomes, and then he thinks Miguel Ayala is going to eventually take his spot. Which Miguel Ayala is that good that he probably would, but
What I didn't even see what he signed for.
3 years, $30 million.
That's
a good contract for a catcher.
And they
That's
Gary
also a
Sanchez,
team-friendly contract for a
He's a
catcher.
free agent right now.
Nobody wants his ass.
Sign Gary.
He's not a good defensive catcher.
I know.
They literally, the reason that they did not re-sign or extend Wilson Contreras is because they did not like how bad he was with the glove.
But, dude,
Yan Gomes is going to be the guy every day.
when Gary
No,
gets
he's
hot,
like 38. Okay.
when Gary gets hot, it's so much fun.
Yeah, but yes, but he can't catch.
Yeah, but why is that important?
Because I think I would rather have Wilson Contreras than Gary Sanchez.
I agree.
But,
I
Yan
like
Gomes
Gary.
is like, what, 38?
Yeah, he's super old.
Shout out VFL, Yan Gomes.
Did he play Tennessee? Dude, so did Aaron Sevilla. Are they just churning up catchers?
Dude, I saw this thing today.
Forever ago, I guess. Because Aaron Sevilla's probably
Wasn't
38.
Todd Hilton a catcher in college?
Todd Hilton started over Peyton Manning. Football. A lot of people don't remember that.
He's 35.
But then he got hurt. So
Dude,
doesn't
did you
count.
see that Tennessee probably has the best pitching prospect since Garrett Cole?
Talking about, what's his name?
Chase Dolander?
I'm talking about the other guy. I thought it was like 105.
No, he's already gone. Ben
Oh, yeah.
Joyce?
Really?
Yeah, he got picked up in like the third round last year.
I feel like I know
No,
that.
Chase Dolander was the SEC Pitcher of the Year after he transferred from Georgia Southern.
Oh, nice.
Threw like 70 innings, walked 79 innings, walked 13 guys, and had 109 strikeouts.
That'll do it.
Yeah. But one of the guys is like he's the best college pitching prospect since either Steven Strasburg or Garrett Cole.
Rodon. Rodon was a top prospect at NC State.
They're saying he's,
Better than Rodon.
yeah. He's in the last
Was a
decade.
stud. Still is. Beast. Probably the best pitcher ever, honestly. Sometimes people say that. Fully dorked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a special Philly torque today.
You mean just say
What is it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, the Yankees re-signed Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be sick this week. You.
What'd you just... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Yankees re-signed Aaron Judge, which, I mean, fully torqued for the listeners. They don't have to listen to me do a 3-hour podcast about the Yankees.
Sure, yeah.
Until opening day when Josh Donaldson's our starting third baseman, then I might do it again.
What's yours?
Yeah,
I guess
you could use Yankees are probably gonna sign Carlos Rodon.
no.
Oh, okay.
I guess my fully torqued is that we'll go see Avatar.
Are you excited about a 7-year, $210 million contract?
It's not gonna be 7. Yankees are offering 5 right now. Boris wants 7. They're gonna go for 6.
180?
I don't care. I don't care about money. It's not my money,
That's true.
and it also shouldn't handcuff us in any way.
You would think that, but the Cubs, who are the 5th richest organization in all of baseball, they don't want to spend money. They want to go into 2023 with $120 million on the payroll again.
Did you know all the money the Padres are spending? You know where they are in American cities with professional sport teams, like market? They're like
Right.
29th.
So that tells you how much money
Yeah.
MLB owners are making.
Oh, yeah.
And the Ricketts are already, they're like Steve Cohen. They already have a crap ton of money.
Dude, okay, so this is off topic, but everyone is like, you know, Cohen is paying, it ends up being like, what, $419 total if you include luxury tax stuff. Like, oh, he's going crazy. And he's done contracts, blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, they only, other than, I think you and I talked about this weekend.
After
Other
3
than
years.
Nemo, they don't have anyone locked up after 3 years. Any of these big contracts that they're talking
Because
about.
Scherzer and Verlander are both probably going to retire.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Their contracts are over, but they're
their
also
contracts are
probably
over
gonna retire.
anyway. But, like, all their money, other than Lindor, Marte might be past that. Nemo's is at, what, 5?
Yeah.
I mean, no,
They
Nemo
just
might have gotten
restart.
6 or 7. Yeah, I mean, they have very flexible spending options. So they're not. So everyone's like, oh,
Well,
everyone's spending
they're-
so much money, but it's like really.
They're
it's just
rumored to try to go
odd.
after JD Martinez because they need more power in their lineup.
That'd be lame. Don't do that.
Just play him purely as a DH.
I don't want them to do that.
Yeah, that would literally put their roster over the top.
That'd be kind of sick if they did do it though, and then they lost actually. Because
So if they did that and had him as DH, Alonso would just be full-time first base.
Yeah.
yeah, he's not that great on defense.
But the thing is at this point, it doesn't really matter if they spend more money. It's just more money. They've already lost
Oh,
all
yeah.
the benefits of
Yeah.
not spending more money.
Oh yeah.
So,
absolutely.
like-
now it is taxed 90%.
Yeah. So if you pay someone $1 million, you're actually paying $1.9 million.
Okay, yeah.
But you already lost your free agent bonus. You already lost your pick. You already lost all of your international signing pool. So like, it's just,
Spend as much money as
It's
possible.
just
for the next 3
going all
years.
in
yeah.
at that point.
Do you want to spend more money?
Cohen seems like he does.
He wants to win a title.
They could. What did I say? They're at 419.
They could go up to 500
They could get to 5.
because
That's a
JD
lot.
Martinez could probably be $25 million a year, and then there are like 2 or 3 other guys.
Did he get a qualifying offer?
No, he's 35.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about did they offer him a qualifying to get the draft pick?
This is like his 4th year team.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, duh. Yeah, that's interesting.
Which are fully torqued.
We're trying to figure out if the Mets are going to spend $500 million next year.
Because they might. Christian can't think. Oh, he said Avatar.
They're like, if they spend about $40 million more on players because of the tax penalties, they would be up to $500.
That's awesome.
So, like, if they signed another pitcher,
but
if they signed Rodon and JD Martinez,
but did they really get better?
yes, they got a lot better.
Dude.
A lot.
Just purely look at
they're
one guy
pitchers.
they lost and one guy they added. One of them is going to pitch double the innings as the one they lost from last year, easily.
Okay, yeah, that they got better there.
And also he just won the Cy Young in a World Series.
Okay, he's about to have a drop off. Calling it now.
Yeah, because I mean the HGH is wearing off.
Yeah.
Probably. He's 1 million years old.
They signed Nemo. He was there last year. He's a very good player,
Yeah.
but he doesn't make them better. He was there. Robertson, he's just there. They replaces the setup man that they lost.
Yeah, but he's better. He was a closer last year. He's good.
Yeah, but is he better?
Than the other
Yeah,
guy?
he might struggle in the 8th inning. There's been people who struggle in the 8th inning when they've been.
He was the
closers.
setup man for Mariano Rivera. He did fine.
I think he'll struggle.
He did fine.
The Mets they're going to win.
Are you just saying this because they're in the?
They're going to
NL
win
East?
89 games.
No, they'll
and
win.
They're going to miss the
They'll
playoffs.
win over
No,
100.
they'll get the last spot in the playoffs, and they'll be.
Here's the thing: is they're not even chasing what they need to worry about winning their division.
I know.
They're not doing that right now. Let me look at that.
They're
What's your fully torqued?
my fully torqued is I get to watch Jack Miller play
What
on
is that?
Saturday. It's
Florida
his,
quarterback.
Florida's quarterback. And we're going to see how good he is, and if we really do need a quarterback in the portal, I would love Grayson McCall out of people who are in the portal currently.
Is that the NC State guy?
About that
That's
rookie
Devin Leary,
rookie
right?
catcher.
Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina. Okay.
Rookie catcher's going to play all year this year. He's good.
Oh yeah, he's a stud.
Way better than James McCann.
Oakley asked me what my
That's
fully
what they
torqued
need to
is.
try to do is get rid of James McCann. Oh, Quintana.
See,
Yeah,
I'm-
but he
You
replaced
got him at the back of your
Bassett.
rotation.
Our rotation's better.
Oakley asked me what my fully torqued is.
Hey, what's your flip what is it?
I went for the cycle today.
Come on.
If you're wondering what the cycle is, there are 4 games that we
This is
play
stupid,
every
okay?
single day. That Oakley created these strict criteria on.
I don't, yeah.
All right, hold
I
on.
don't
So
ever
this
do. I
stems
don't ever do
from
Sudoku, so I can't ever do
this
this.
stems from
Well, if
I've
you
seen
had,
this
if you would
Sudoku.
have the other 3, you would try it.
this stems from the
Yeah.
McDonald's cycle. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay, so it's a quarter pound in one sitting. You eat a quarter pounder, a double quarter pounder, a Big Mac, and a Filet-O-Fish.
I thought one of them was a McChicken.
No.
Or would you have a quarter pounder and a double quarter pounder?
Single double.
Can I replace
Single
the
double,
filet
triple,
of-
home run,
No,
fish.
you have to do the
I'm allergic to fish, though.
Then you can't do it. I'm sorry.
What if you
You're
get
a
some
pitcher
McRib?
in this situation.
What
You're
if you get
not
some
gonna get the
McRib?
opportunity.
That's like me
Well,
not
I said,
playing
what if I got a
Sudoku.
McChicken instead of the
So-
filet of fish?
No, it's not the same thing.
Okay.
Dude, EpiPen it up.
Don't have an epic pen, but I have allergic to fish.
I'm just
Anyway.
telling you, man.
So there are 4 games, internet games, that we play every.
By the way, you're thinking of a gangbang. That's
That's-
No,
But
that's when you
chicken
combine
and
them.
yes.
I'm not. I just figured that.
definitely what I said about the site.
So Oakley's bread and butter is the Wordle,
With an L, that's right.
and
2 L's.
the crossword, New York
Technically
Times
two L's,
mini
they're just not
crossword.
bad. Yes.
And then there's the hurdle,
Which is a song.
The music.
and then the New York Times Sudoku. So it's got to be first
Sudoku's
guess.
the stupidest game ever, and I hate it. Anyway.
It's got to be the first guess on Wordle and hurdle.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because I can't. Because I can't say my R's.
Worldle.
Yeah, Worldle.
Yeah.
Worldle.
The crossword has to be
Yeah. You ever play Geo?
Under a minute.
under a minute.
Under a minute.
That's
on
why
the
you're
crossword.
so good at Worldle.
Why?
You're
GeoGuessr?
GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
And then Sudoku has to be under 5 minutes. Today, Wordle, Russia, easy.
Yeah, I got that.
It was so easy that I second guessed myself.
Yes, I did too. Hurdle today.
I was like, dude, I'm not sure Russia goes that far down in the southeast, but it does.
I actually did a project on Russia in 5th grade. So
Ooh, commie. Commie alert.
What?
Commie alert.
Commie.
You're a dirty communist?
Hurdle.
Easy
Little
song.
Talks of Monsters and Men.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
So here,
I heard it, and I was like, I know-
2012 song, so
I
it was
know
one of
this
those that was
song.
on the radio like all the time in high school.
I was like, I know this song, but I have no idea what the name of it is.
Some of us were in high school in 2012.
I think you were literally the only one in high school in 2012.
No, you would have been in high school.
No,
if
we
y'all
were
are
in
1
high
year
school.
behind me, you would have been in high school.
I would have been in 7th grade.
You would have been going in
You would have
the
been a
fall of
senior when
2012.
I was a freshman.
He's 2 years younger than us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because you're 1 year ahead of me.
23 seconds on the crossword. 23 seconds. Should have been 18, but I misspelled.
So first
not.
off, that doesn't get you like extra points. It just has to be under a
Dude,
minute.
first off, a lot of the time when I'm doing the crossword, I'll like accidentally push something and like
It goes completely
Like,
different.
yeah,
Over
like I
or
try to
whatever.
delete something and it like deletes the wrong thing. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it does that. It's frustrating.
so it messes up my
434 on the
time
Sudoku.
sometimes.
I would have had it, but I went over 5 minutes on Sudoku
I suck at Sudoku.
by like
so I
14
don't try
seconds, I
it.
think.
No, it was 541.
Is Sudoku the one where you just add them?
No, it's numbers. It's stupid.
Oh, is that the 9? Like, there's the boxes?
Yeah, the three bunch
Oh,
of
so
three
How
stupid.
How funny is it
I
that
saw
Oakley?
It's
was-
not funny.
If you gave odds on who would do the cycle the first time, Oakley was minus.
No, because I can
As
never
the
get the
creator-
Sudoku under 5
as
minutes.
the creator.
That doesn't matter. I
But
can never
he
get the Sudoku.
routinely gets the crossword under a minute, and we don't.
in the world, honestly.
He's
I think-
really good at Worldle.
It's so much fun.
I think
I'm bad at Worldle.
Do you remember when we did that every day instead of
Yes.
Wordle?
Dude,
Like,
I
that was,
forgot
like,
about it until
a year ago.
Until we started doing, until Logan had to start doing the crossword, and I was like, dude, I got these other games that are way more fun. Although the
The
crossword is super
crossword
fun.
is so fun.
and then I think I would probably be second
Hurdle's fun.
because of my Sudoku abilities. Because I always get it under 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, you
I
do,
never
you
get the
do.
Sudoku, so
And
I
then
shouldn't even be on
It's
this
very
list.
close. You and Logan are like.
I'm better at Hurdle.
You're better at Hurdle than
I'm better
most
at-
of us,
I
Mini
would,
crossword,
I would
too.
probably be the last
I'd
on
say
that list
Will's
because I
probably
was so
best at
bad
Hurdle.
at
I'm
Hurdle.
second best.
I would be so bad at
Hurdle's
Hurdle.
hard sometimes.
Just because, like,
It does help that
Like
it doesn't have like
today, like,
every
you got
song
that,
on
yeah.
there.
Does it have
So
country
like there
songs?
was
yeah,
well,
I
there was
mean,
a Thomas
it's-
Rhett song the other day.
Yeah, it was Die a Happy Man.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so it's just that, and you know what it is.
And
But
then-
like there was one song, I think it was on our way back from Indiana. It was a Lady Gaga song, and I just knew it was Lady
Just
Gaga,
Dance.
and so I just searched Lady Gaga and then just picked a song.
Yeah,
I think there were only like
that's what
two
I did.
songs. That
That's
came
what I
out.
did.
Yesterday it was
Well, that was
Great
clearly
Spirit
Gaga.
by Armin van Buren, Vini Vici, and
Yeah.
Highlight
Oh, yeah.
Tribe.
No
that one
one
was
knew that
bullcrap.
one. That was
You said that about Frick Hurdle, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go in there and try it." And I heard it, and I just started laughing.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
And then I just immediately skipped through the rest of it.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I would do that most days.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably third best at mini crossword.
Yeah, Logan Loki.
I might be fourth best at Wordle, honestly.
I would be like worst at
But I'm probably second
Worst at
at
Hurdle. Probably pretty bad at crossword. Would probably be pretty good at Sudoku.
It's mini crossword though. You gotta remember that.
I'm probably fourth at Sudoku too.
Mini crossword is for like
Wordle.
8-year-old children.
There's
I'm
only like
gonna miss.
9 answers possible on
It's pretty easy.
mini crossword.
And every single answer gives you a letter for future answers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that helps a lot.
World hit or miss,
Dude.
depends.
What was that? Sunday, I tried doing the crossword, but after 6 p.m. it resets to the next one, like to the next day. So I just went to the fourth one down and typed in given. And then I started going through. I'm like, that makes no sense at all.
The clue for that? Are you talking about the clue for given?
No,
It
I didn't
make
do it.
sense to me.
I saw
remember
Oakley
what it was.
put given on the thing when we were driving back, so I just keyed it in. And I was like, wait, that doesn't make sense at all. What? Because it was like the first thing down was like ship, and I was like, what's the shig? That sounds like a slur.
It did, yeah. No, shake sounds like a slur. No, Wordle's fun. African countries are really hard unless you get East Africa. East Africa's it's hard to remember the order of them, but I know the ones that are over there.
Tomorrow's gonna be Ivory Coast.
I could probably get.
What if it was? That would be wild.
That'll be my first guess. No
I
matter
could
what.
get Madagascar and Egypt.
It's an island.
I could get Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but it's like right off of Africa.
Because it looks like a.
Oh, I should have gotten
Yemen.
UAE. I should have gotten that in one, but I guess Qatar.
Well, what we
World
talked
Cup,
about is
That's why I guessed it.
because it's just a white shape on a black background
Yeah.
with 0 scale. It's impossible on
It's very
small countries.
Which is why, like, Russia today was not super easy, but, like, it was like, okay, well, that's Russia because it's the same size as if they gave you a tiny country.
Yeah.
So you can actually change the settings so that your guess. I've never done it, but the percentage instead of percentage of closeness, it's like percentage to scale, which I don't know if that would help a lot or not.
See, like that doesn't look like Russia because it looks tiny.
Yeah, but I saw that and I was like,
Like I
that's
see
Russia.
that, I'm like, that's Russia or China. Like,
Yeah,
there's
that's fair.
nothing else.
Oh, the one that was actually
Canada.
Canada. Canada was tricky just because of the size, and then I saw the outlines in the bottom of the Great Lakes, and I was like, okay, well, that's Canada then. Anyway, we're
Okay.
probably gone for an hour.
42 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said we are gonna do like 25 minutes today.
Yeah. We talked about baseball for a while.
Whoa,
I'm not hating. I'm just pointing that
Multiple
out.
times throughout the.
that's true. We had 3 different baseballs.
Would you like a cookie?
Yeah,
Dude,
Okay.
Would you like a cookie?
we can split one. If
We'll
you
do
want.
it again next
No,
week.
just
So
take a full cookie.
so we'll see you.
Lord willing.